In the intricate tapestry of our lives, our sense of well-being often finds itself precariously balanced, as if held at gunpoint, when we place undue importance on the unpredictable and unreliable external world. This concept is not new. It was around 2 millennia ago that the Stoic philosopher Epictetus made the astute observation that human beings tend to shoulder unnecessary burdens, weighed down by their concern for myriad things beyond their immediate control. He proposed not the cessation of caring, but a redirection of our concerns towards matters of genuine importance, advocating for a detachment from the trivialities that often occupy our minds. Epictetus, in his profound wisdom, pointed out that the essence of what truly matters versus what doesn't is inherently tied to the reality of our existence as rational beings within a constantly shifting environment. He articulated this understanding through what he termed the dichotomy of control, a core principle underscoring the distinction between elements within our grasp and those beyond it. Grasping this distinction, he argued, places us in a position of strength, as it empowers us to focus our energies on areas where we can affect change. Conversely, preoccupation with the uncontrollable renders us vulnerable, laying the groundwork for a life marred by unnecessary suffering. But the question then arises, what exactly falls within our realm of control and what lies outside it? Epictetus offers clarity in the Enchiridion, stating, "Some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, whatever are not our own actions." This exploration into the philosophy of Epictetus is more than an academic exercise. It is a call to action, inviting us to apply Stoic wisdom to our daily lives. In this video, we delve into how we can embody the principles Epictetus espoused, focusing on what merits our attention for achieving contentment and letting go of that which does not serve our well-being. We also introduce a valuable resource, Stoicism for Inner Peace, a compilation of insights designed to guide us in maintaining our composure and focus amidst the challenges of modern existence. Epictetus's teachings, as preserved in the Discourses and the Enchiridion by his pupil Arrian, offer timeless guidance on attaining a state of inner peace and contentment. These ancient texts illuminate the path to fortifying our minds against the adverse effects of external circumstances, teaching us that it is not the circumstances themselves that harm us, but our attachment to them. Epictetus exemplifies this through his personal stance on exile, illustrating that even in the face of such adversity, one can maintain a demeanor of cheerfulness and serenity, provided one does not cling to the notion that such circumstances constitute a tragedy. The discourse then ventures into the realm of what constitutes our sphere of control versus what does not. According to Epictetus, our domain encompasses our opinions, pursuits, desires, aversions, and fundamentally, our actions. Everything else, our bodies, possessions, reputations, and authority, resides outside our control. This distinction is crucial, for while the external world remains beyond our grasp, our responses to it lie firmly within our purview. Epictetus did not advocate for a life devoid of engagement. On the contrary, he championed a life lived in accordance with nature and virtue, goals well within our reach. He cautioned against the allure of the external world, its fleeting pleasures, and the pain of their inevitable loss. The pursuit of such transient delights often leads us into the hands of fortune, which dictates our happiness or misery according to its whim. To develop a resilient and stable sense of well-being, Epictetus guides us to relinquish our grip on what we cannot control, emphasizing the strength of our reasoning and de-emphasizing the value of external factors. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of the rest, we shield ourselves from external harm. This requires us to carefully consider what truly lies within our control and what does not. Epictetus clarifies this in the Enchiridion, emphasizing that while the external world is beyond our control, our reactions to it are not. The journey through Stoic philosophy invites us to reevaluate our attachments to objects, people, and the desire for approval. It guides us towards a life of virtue, guided by reason and an understanding of our true place within the natural order. By embracing the teachings of Epictetus, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and poise, cultivating a profound inner peace that remains undisturbed by the external world's fluctuations. The relentless quest for acceptance and the approval of others can be a draining endeavor, a Sisyphean task that ultimately detracts from our peace of mind. Epictetus, with his characteristic wisdom, illuminates the futility of such pursuits. He presents a compelling case for embracing our autonomy over our internal states, regardless of external validation or lack thereof. This Stoic principle reveals a path to genuine contentment, one that is not contingent on the fluctuating opinions of others, but is anchored in self-reliance and personal integrity. Epictetus's teachings encourage us to view the absence of invitations or praise not as a loss, but as a liberation from the need to engage in disingenuous flattery or endure unwelcome company. The reward, as he suggests, is the preservation of our authenticity and the avoidance of compromising our values for the sake of social favor. The essence of Epictetus's message is a call to redefine our relationship with the opinions of others, to distinguish between constructive feedback that fosters growth and baseless criticism that serves no purpose other than to undermine. By cultivating the discernment to differentiate between these, we can extract value from external perspectives without allowing them to dictate our self-worth or derail our pursuit of a virtuous life. Transitioning to the theme of relinquishing our attachment to specific outcomes and ideas, Epictetus offers profound insights into the nature of control and the inherent unpredictability of existence. His counsel to adopt a posture of acceptance toward the uncontrollable elements of life is not an invitation to passivity, but a strategy for conserving our energies for endeavors within our sphere of influence. By acknowledging the limits of our power, we can focus on cultivating resilience, adaptability, and inner tranquility, qualities that enhance our capacity to respond to life's challenges with grace and composure. Epictetus uses the metaphor of a servant's obedience to underscore the importance of prioritizing our internal state of happiness over external circumstances. This analogy serves as a powerful reminder that while we cannot command the world to conform to our desires, we can cultivate a state of mind that remains undisturbed by external vicissitudes. In this Stoic view, equanimity is not the absence of challenge, but the mastery of our reaction to it. A mastery that frees us from the tyranny of unmet expectations and unfulfilled desires. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to lead by example, embodying the virtues we wish to see in the world. By embodying kindness, we set a precedent, potentially inspiring change in our surroundings, though the outcome remains beyond our direct control. This principle echoes Epictetus's advice to align our desires with the reality of our circumstances, thereby ensuring our peace of mind and contentment. Epictetus's wisdom serves as a reminder that our power lies not in dictating the course of external events, but in shaping our responses to them. Insults, losses, and betrayals, while painful, do not possess the inherent authority to dictate our emotional state unless we grant them that power. Acceptance, on the other hand, frees us from the shackles of unmet expectations, allowing us to live fully in the present, embracing life as it unfolds, with all its imperfections and surprises. We can achieve a state of tranquility and satisfaction unaffected by external circumstances. This philosophical journey invites us to reflect on our values and choices, urging us to focus on what truly matters: the development of our character and the pursuit of a virtuous life, resilient in the face of fortune's whims. Thank you for embarking on this exploration of Stoic wisdom, a path that leads not just to understanding, but to the transformation of our very way of being in the world.